My name is Elian. I'm 32. And for 7 years, I thought I had the perfect marriage. Myraelle was everything I wanted. Smart, beautiful, warm. We met at a rooftop party in the city. She laughed at my terrible jokes. I liked how she touched my arm when she talked. 3 months later, we were living together. 2 years after that, we got married. Everyone said we were the couple, the ones who made it look easy. Sunday mornings meant pancakes and bad reality TV. Friday nights were date nights. We had this little thing where we'd text each other song lyrics randomly during the day. I thought I knew her completely. She had this best friend, Camila. They'd been close since college. Camila was always around. Weekends, birthdays, late night wine sessions on our couch. I didn't mind. I liked that Myraelle had someone she could trust. But about 8 months ago, something shifted. Myraelle started coming to bed later. She'd say she was texting Camila about work drama or relationship advice. She'd laugh at her phone, then lock it quickly when I looked over. "Everything okay?" I'd ask. "Yeah, babe. Just Camila being Camila." I believed her. Why wouldn't I? But then one night, Myraelle fell asleep with her phone on her chest. The screen lit up. A text from Camila. "Did you tell him yet?" I stared at it. My stomach dropped. Tell me what? I didn't wake her. I just lay there, staring at the ceiling. Small things started to add up. The extra showers. New lingerie I never saw her wear. Perfume on days she wasn't going anywhere. But then, small things started to change. I tried to ignore it. I told myself I was paranoid. But the signs kept coming. One Saturday, Myraelle said she was meeting Camila for brunch. She left at 10 a.m., came back at 6 p.m. Her lipstick was smudged. Her hair looked different. "Long brunch," I said. "We went shopping after," she said. "No bags." I nodded, said nothing. That night, I couldn't sleep. I grabbed her phone while she was in the shower. I know, I'm not proud of it, but what I found broke me. Messages with someone named C, not Camila. Someone else. I can't stop thinking about last night. "When can I see you again?" "He doesn't touch you like I do." My hands shook. I scrolled up. Months of messages, photos, videos. I felt sick. But here's the twist. The name at the top wasn't a man's name, it was Camila's. My wife was sleeping with her best friend. I sat on the bathroom floor. The shower was still running. I could hear Myraelle humming inside. I thought I'd scream. Cry. Break something. But I just sat there, numb. When she came out, I was back in bed, pretending to sleep. The next morning, I acted normal. Made coffee, kissed her forehead. She had no idea I knew. I spent the next 2 weeks watching, studying, collecting evidence. I saw the way they looked at each other, the way Camila's hand lingered on Myraelle's waist. How had I missed it? One night, they were on the couch, watching a movie. I was in the kitchen. Camila leaned over, whispered something in Myraelle's ear. Myraelle blushed, bit her lip. I gripped the counter so hard my knuckles went white. I wanted to explode, to throw them both out. But I didn't, because I realized something. They thought I was stupid, blind, weak. And I was going to prove them wrong. I started planning, not out of anger, out of clarity. I opened a separate bank account, moved half our savings quietly. I contacted a lawyer, got papers ready. I installed a security camera in the living room. Told Myraelle it was for safety. She didn't question it. 2 weeks later, I came home early, told them I had a work emergency and had to leave town overnight. I didn't leave. I parked 2 blocks away, watched the camera feed on my phone. Camila showed up 30 minutes later. They didn't even wait. Right there on our couch. I recorded everything. I sat in my car, watching the woman I loved betray me in our own home. My chest felt hollow, but they made one mistake. They thought I was broken. I didn't cry. I didn't rage. I got cold, calculated, calm. I waited 3 more days, acted like nothing happened. Then I threw a dinner party. I invited our closest friends, Myraelle's family, and Camila. Myraelle was confused. "What's the occasion?" "Just felt like celebrating us," I said. 7 years, babe. She smiled, kissed me. "You're so sweet." The night of the party, everyone was laughing, drinking, having a great time. Myraelle looked beautiful. She wore the dress I bought her last Christmas. Camila sat across from us, smiling, acting like the perfect supportive friend. After dessert, I stood up, tapped my glass. I want to say something, I said. Everyone quieted down. Myraelle looked at me, proud, loving. I've learned a lot about trust this year, I began. Her smile faltered. Just a bit. I've learned that the people closest to you can surprise you. Camila shifted in her seat. So I made a little video, a tribute to the people I love most. I pulled out my laptop, connected it to the TV. Myraelle's face went pale. Elion, what? The video started. Footage from the security camera. Clear, undeniable. Gasps filled the room. Myraelle's mother covered her mouth. Camila stood up. This isn't... Sit down, I said. My voice didn't shake. The room was silent. Everyone watched. 30 seconds in, I stopped it. That's enough, I said. I think you get the point. Myraelle was crying. Elian, please. I filed for a divorce yesterday, I said. Papers are on the kitchen counter. Her father stared at her, disgusted. Camila tried to leave. I blocked the door. You're not going anywhere, I said. Not until everyone here knows exactly who you are. I turned to the room. Camila isn't just my wife's best friend. She's been sleeping with her, in our home, on our couch, while I was at work. Camila's boyfriend, who was also at the party, stood up. What the fuck? She tried to explain. He didn't want to hear it. He left. Slammed the door. Myraelle was on her knees, begging. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It was a mistake. A mistake? I said. A mistake is forgetting to buy milk. This was a choice, every single day. Her friends didn't comfort her. They just stared. I looked at Camila. You thought you were clever. Thought I'd never find out. She said nothing. But here's the thing, I continued. I didn't just expose you here. I sent that video to your job. Your family. Everyone. Her face went white. You wanted to destroy my marriage? Congratulations. You destroyed your entire life too. I walked past her, grabbed my jacket. Party's over, I said. I left. Didn't look back. But I wasn't done yet. Over the next week, I made sure everyone knew. Every mutual friend, every family member. Myraelle tried calling, texting, showing up at my new apartment. I blocked her everywhere. Camila lost her job. Her family disowned her. Her boyfriend left her. I heard through friends that she moved to another city. Myraelle stayed in our house, alone. I didn't feel guilty. I felt free. But what came next changed me forever. 3 months later, Myraelle's sister reached out. She wanted to meet. Said it was important. I almost said no, but something made me agree. We met at a quiet cafe. She looked tired. Myraelle's not doing well, she said. Not my problem, my papai. I replied. I know, but I need you to understand something. I waited. She wasn't lying when she said she loved you. I laughed. She had a funny way of showing it. She was confused, her sister said. Camila manipulated her, convinced her she was repressing who she really was. And she believed that? She was vulnerable. You two were going through a rough patch. Camila took advantage. I thought back. We had been fighting more, about small things, money, my future plans. But that didn't excuse it. She made a choice, I said. She could have talked to me. I know, her sister said. I'm not defending her. I just thought you should know. She tried to end it with Camila multiple times. Camila threatened to tell you herself if she did. My jaw tightened. That doesn't change anything. I know, she said again. But Myraelle's in therapy now. She's trying to understand herself, to figure out who she is. Good for her. She asked me to give you this. She slid an envelope across the table. I stared at it. I'm not asking you to forgive her, her sister said. But maybe read it, when you're ready. She left. I sat there for a long time. I didn't open the letter that day, or the next week. But eventually I did. It was long, handwritten, full of apologies and explanations. She talked about feeling lost, about questioning her sexuality, about being too scared to tell me. She said Camila made her feel seen in a way she hadn't felt in years. But she also said it was wrong, that she should have been honest with me from the start. She didn't ask me to take her back. She just asked me to forgive her. Someday. I folded the letter, put it back in the envelope. I didn't feel angry anymore, just sad. Sad for her, sad for me, sad for what we lost. But I also felt something else, relief, because I wasn't tied to that pain anymore. I started going to therapy myself, worked through my trust issues, my anger, my grief. I learned that betrayal doesn't just hurt, it changes you, but it can also teach you. I learned to set boundaries, to value myself, to not ignore red flags. I learned that love isn't enough. You need honesty, respect, communication. I learned that revenge feels good in the moment, but healing feels better in the long run. At 6 months after the divorce, I ran into Camila. She looked different, thinner, tired. She saw me, froze. Elian, she said. I nodded, kept walking. She called after me. I'm sorry. I stopped, turned around. You should be, I said. But not to me, to yourself. She looked confused. You destroyed your own life just to feel something, I said. That's on you. I walked away, this time for good. A month later, I got a call from Myraelle. I didn't answer. She left a voicemail. I just wanted to say thank you, she said, for exposing me. I know that sounds weird, but you forced me to face myself, to stop lying. I'm in a better place now. I hope you are too. I deleted the message, not because I was still angry, but because I didn't need that closure anymore. I'd already found it. And that's when I realized this story wasn't about them anymore. It's been a year now. I'm 33, single, but not lonely. I moved to a new city, started a new job, made new friends. I met someone recently. Her name's Isla. She's nothing like Myraelle. And that's a good thing. We're taking it slow, no rushing, no assumptions. I told her everything about the betrayal, the revenge, the aftermath. She didn't judge me. She just listened. You did what you had to do, she said. I'm not proud of all of it, I admitted. You're human, she said. Humans make mistakes. Humans get hurt. Humans heal. I smiled. You sound like my therapist. She laughed. Good. Then you're in good hands. I think about Myraelle sometimes. Not often, but sometimes. I wonder if she's happy, if she figured out who she is. I hope she did. Not because I forgive her, but because I've moved on. And moving on means letting go of the anger, the bitterness, the need for more revenge. It means accepting that some people aren't meant to stay in your life. And that's okay. I used to think betrayal was the worst thing that could happen to me. But I was wrong. The worst thing would have been staying, pretending, ignoring the truth. Betrayal broke me, but it also rebuilt me. It taught me that I'm stronger than I thought, that I deserve honesty, loyalty, real love, and that sometimes the best revenge isn't payback. It's peace. I sleep better now. I laugh easier. I trust again, not blindly, but carefully. And that's enough. Because at the end of the day, the only person I need to be loyal to is myself. And I finally am. So that's my story. A marriage that looked perfect, a betrayal I never saw coming, and a revenge that set me free. I'm not telling you this for sympathy. I'm telling you this because maybe you've been there too. Maybe someone you trusted shattered you. Maybe you're still picking up the pieces. If that's you, I want you to know something. You will survive this. You will heal. It won't happen overnight, but it will happen. And when it does, you'll realize that the worst moment of your life was also the beginning of your best one. If you've ever trusted someone who hurt you, I hope this story reminds you that betrayal doesn't define you. Your response to it does. You can choose bitterness or you can choose growth. I chose both, and then I chose peace. If this story hit you, drop a comment. Tell me your thoughts, your own story. I read every single one. And if you want to hear more real stories like this, hit that subscribe button. Stay with me, because we all have scars, but we also have the power to turn them into strength. Thanks for listening. This is Elian, and I'm finally free.